InfinityDrill here, drilling into another game called Honey, I Joined a Cult. We're taking this for a test play, and we're going to see how it goes. I know nothing about it, and like normal, we're just going to go head first into it and see if you guys want to get it, or if it's not worth getting, and try to see if I can impart some wisdom. Cult of the Space Fish. Are things really going that badly? Well, yes. I think you just got busted, dog. A special observation bureau raid? The people here are brainwashed. Take this punk for instance. He's covered in blue house paint. That's not house paint. He's begun his transcension into a space fish. That's the kind of cult I want. We are gonna worship Cthulhu. Just get him out of here. It's just a really stubborn pain. This place is done. We're shutting it down. So, I got distracted because I was like, man, although we cannot prove you actually lifted a finger around here. It's like he almost converted the... What's most important is that I'm free. Yeah, I bet. The music, though, it's funky. It's funky. It's funky. It's funky. It's funky, funky, funky. You're fish now. But what an intro. These fools couldn't incriminate me. Even if there was evidence hidden under my hat. Which there is. Of course, I have a hole in the fence. You ain't seen me, right? What? I've been given a second chance. Time to change my ways. Time to change my ways. Oh, who am I kidding? Time to rebuild and establish contact with a new divine being. So it's all a ploy. We're just doing it to make money. Which timing makes sense. First, I'll need some serious cosmetic surgery to change my appearance. Good thing I know a guy. I'm guessing this Detective Fritz is important because they got a name. Same for the reporter. Three months later. Alright, so this is where I guess we build our cult, the human corn cob. Huh. You know what? We're gonna keep the stuff, but I wish it was random. Is there randomized? Randomized. Nope. Previous cult, load cult, save cult, pre-made cults. Head dinosaur, Captain Crimbo, Vice Moon Pie, the human corn cob, the atomic high priest. So I'm guessing these are ones: the Dawn, Divine Pharaoh, Worm President, one of a kind robot, Vice Moon Pie. Okay, so they go back around. Clearly we can edit them, but you know what? I kind of like the sound of the atomic. Temple the Atom. Divine Being, Lord Isotope. Oh, so it just is the name of them. Huh. Oh, and you can change the appearance. Interesting. So, so it doesn't really matter what you choose. You know what? Since it doesn't matter, we are going to have fun. Uh, facial hair. Actually, we want all white. Well, I guess skin doesn't really matter. You know what? We're gonna be chocolate. That's for face. Facial hair, white. What should our hat be? We are going to... They got a lot of hats. Jeez. I like the Cthulhu, but... I kind of like the assassin, not gonna lie. Let's see if we can find the right outfit. I think it's that one. The hood just makes sense because we're in a cult, you know. Difficulty, we gotta turn that up. Challenging. Because, you know, we always do it on the hardest. Tutorial on, I guess we'll do a tutorial. Let's go ahead and start it. So a little bit of customization. Okay, so this seems to be one of those games. I kind of figured just from the intro, but it seems to be one of those building games where you're building a kind of, I guess you could say, civilization. You have your currencies. Looks like your different tabs for your building rooms, stuff like that. The UI looks kind of nice. This is, I'm guessing, their total feelings. So if they're hungry, etc. Toggle visibility. Help, settings, that's how you pause play. Okay, cool. And cult overview. Hello world, I'm Debbie Troy, but you can call me the Atomic. Welcome to the Temple of the Atom. I forgot our name is Debbie. Oh well. Lord Isotope told me you were coming. Lord Isotope tells me loads of stuff. Just me though, nobody else can hear it. Lord Isotope also told me you were going to help the atoms up, get the atoms up and running. It's pretty much your destiny. I'm much more of an ideas person though, so you're going to have to do the groundwork. You can't run a cult if you can't see the cult. Move the camera using WASD or the arrow keys. You can also hold and drag the middle mouse button. That's nice. Cool. It's nice to have multiple options for the same command. I think I saw a bee in that grass. Zoom in so I can see it. Okay, you can zoom in, zoom out. Nope, just some bee-shaped grass. Zoom out in case there's any real bees around. Nope, just some... Good, not a bee in sight. You know, like bees, huh? Sometimes you'll want to take a few months to consider Lord Isotope's plans. Great, other times you'll want people to get a move on. Unpause time, increase speed to maximum. Return to normal speed. Atoms are the engine of our organization. They perform all the daily duties and keep everything running smooth-ish. Save for the missions they're sent on, atoms spend their entire lives in this beautiful compound. They are truly blessed. Most importantly, atoms extract money from our visiting followers. We need this money to realize the mysterious grand plan of Lord Isotope. Let's see how our atoms are doing. Pick the most attractive one. Okay, so it looks like meditation studio. Son, will you get comfy? Thank you. Reactor room. Lobby, walking, food. I done goofed. Okay, so previous job. Bio, join on day one. Severe resting, miserable face. Cabbage hands can't see if you don't move. I guess it doesn't really matter. Because it doesn't seem... Ooh, I like the 1832 World's Fair. Good bone marrow secretes odorless lubricants. Yeah, I like this guy. We're gonna hire him. How do we hire you? We click. Oh, so this is how we... Wow, not great. That one looks a lot better. Spacious sleep. Stealthy, espionage, sensitive ears. Prefers not to work within 20 meters of canteen. Jeez, we almost messed up. We'll definitely want them. Bedroom to be larger than 30 tiles. That's not bad. Level, priorities, schedule. Really not who I would have chosen. The mood bar shows the overall mood of the atom. Everything affecting the mood of an atom is listed in the mood section. Looks like they're happy on the inside. Let's see what other information we have on them. In the level tab, you can get information on the atom's level and skill points. Skill points can be allocated when the cultist levels up. So we have I almost did it again. Empathy, bluffing, butchery, espionage, intelligence, planning, retail, improvisation, social, public speaking, something I need to work on, clearly. People, practical, logical, quality is average, all-star. So, interesting. I wonder... Looks like we're going to be doing a lot as far as what you can do gameplay-wise. The priorities tab, you can control what jobs your atom does. Well, I guess she's a receptionist, right? Schedule tab allows you to control when an atom works. We will eventually discover rooms that only be worked at night. I find the atoms generally look better than 2. That's rough. They only look better at night. Managing so many atoms can be overwhelming, especially when the organization gets bigger. The atom menu will allow you to view the mood of everyone at once. Okay. So it almost makes me think of Oxygen Not Included. Something like that. If any of you guys have ever played that game, it's very similar. Kind of like a colony builder. Similarly, the skills tab will allow you to compare the skills of everyone. Some of these people really aren't up to much, but they'll get better with time, hopefully. Here you can view the traits and quirks of everyone. Some of these people truly are special in the worst possible sense. Yeah, you ain't wrong about that. Priorities menu will allow you to see which of your atoms are available for what jobs. The schedule tab allows you to see what people are scheduled to work. Note that some jobs can only be worked during the daytime hours and others during nighttime. Red is daylight, I think. Blue is nighttime. Everything needs solid foundations, even buildings. Let's construct some now. With foundation, select a dragon area foundation. What kind of foundation we want? We're going to do concrete. So click and drag. 3230. Build a door. A cell door. Well, we want to look inviting at first. So we're going to do... We don't want people to see out, though. Build walls. What kind of wall we want? Concrete, because it's depressing. The ultimate compound made of concrete. But well done, Lord Icetip says that they're very pleased. Designate some rooms. A tired atom won't perform their duties well. Their chit-chat is also super dry. They need to sleep in a bed to replenish their energy. Let's assign a bedroom here so they have somewhere to sleep. Once complete, exit the room assignment mode by right-clicking. So rooms, bedroom. You gotta click it. Okay, let's get that out of there. Bedroom. Nope. Do that. The room automatically opens when you assign a new room. It shows what objects the room requires. This one needs a bed and some storage. So that's interesting. So depending on which room it is, it opens up a new menu that is for that specific room. That's a cool way to do it. It helps clean up the UI without having too much on this. Let's build a bed and some storage for each atom, and of course me. The highlight button will display the relevant objects in the build menu. Let's furnish our bedroom now. Build 5 beds, build 5 storage boxes. C room specific. Three, 4. Oh, this box is annoying. Cool, you can move it. Nice. And 5. We can put the storage boxes down at their feet. They're like foot lockers, right? They're not ghosts yet. Build a door now. Doors and other objects. They're not ghosts yet. Nice. Can be rotated with the R key. So, go to build. We're gonna make that a cell door, because they know they're in a cell. Good work. Adams will sleep in beds during their assigned sleep time in their schedules. So for everyone, if Adams have access to a toilet and shower, assign a bathroom here. So we go to rooms, bathroom, assign, see room specific stuff. We gotta build a door. So we gotta do that first before we... Glass, because no one gets privacy. You're a natural, let's place some bathroom objects. Blah blah blah, filter, see what room specific objects there are in the bathroom. Yeah, we did that. Look at all these wonderful bathroom appliances. So 2 toilets. Gotta put them in the corner. The complete opposite corners. Make them reach. And then you gotta wash your hands right next to them. And then to take a shower, you're gonna be right next to that. Couldn't have done it better myself. Adams raised their bladder and hygiene stats in the bathroom. Ordering people about is necessary and fun. Select an atom. No usable items are highlighted in green. Let's force someone to use one now. Toilet buckets. Right click on a toilet bucket. So we got a few rooms. Great stuff. I didn't think they even really wanted to go. You can manually order atoms to do lots of things this way. This outbuilding isn't really my style. Let's get rid of it before we build anything else. Use the wall delete tool if you want to get rid of the wall. Delete wall. It'd be nice if there's a shortcut. There might be, but maybe that's something you figure out later. Now let's make the sucker disappear. Get rid of the whole thing with the demolish tool. Menu, you're in the way again. Why are you not demolishing? There we go. Starving items tend to die. I know this for a fact. Build a canteen here. Build a door, assign space for your canteen. Let's do for food. We should probably do. Let's do red for fire. Build a door. Assign space. So we gotta go here. Canteen. Drag. Assign. Go to specific stuff. Serving table, canteen table. make them be of course. How do you move stuff? Move object. There we go. Alright. Why does it still have the thing? Water cooler, and the rotate was R. Slap that in the corner. Atoms will eat in the canteen in their free time. Some scientists believe that vending machine food is not particularly nutritious. It can also be expensive. A kitchen will provide better quality, cheaper food like gruel. You might want to build one in the future. These rooms you've built, they're hideous. Placing some decor items will help improve the room's prestige level and prestige score. By object type, decor. Might as well put a table and some chairs. Oh, well, let me put another. Okay. Like what you don't with the place, placing items within a room contribute to that room's prestige score. This is based on the highest 6 items within the room, with the other items providing diminishing returns. Placing decor or high prestige items can help boost the score, whilst having too little free space or broken items can reduce it. So you don't want to spam the same item either. Each room also has a prestige level. This is based on the current prestige score. Levels compared against the cultist levels. See how happier they are with being in the room. Adam will gain mood buffs or debuffs based on the prestige level. That's nice. So how do I view rooms level and prestige score? So you just click on it. Okay, so it's prestige level 5, score of 16. Nice. Cool. So there's a lot. It's pretty complex as far as even just building. Why is nobody praying? Lord Isotope will go crazy. We need to hold a ceremony right now, please. Holding ceremonies in the Holy Room creates faith. Faith is drained by each atom. If it gets too low, everyone's mood will suffer. Let's hold our first sermon before everyone stops believing in Lord Isotope. So it's almost like Cult of the Lamb, or even like Graveyard Keeper. Sermons will occur automatically each day, providing your holy room and fully functional and accessible. You have enough influence. Looks like your first sermon is about to start. Let's see how the sermon goes. You can speed up time if you want. I won't be offended. Oh, praise the atom bomb. They loved it. Sermons are more effective if I'm in a good mood before they start. They take a lot of the atomic's energy, though, so let's space them out. So let's read some of this. So there's influence, faith, Debbie Choi, and mood. So this is the mood of our actual boss. And then theme rating, heat, PR, influence. I'm guessing heat's like cops, PR is like news, stuff like that. Select reactor room, select sermon tab. So set down, purge negativity, influence cost. So you can give it bonuses and stuff depending on. So that's what you're going to be spending your currency on. Okay. Cool. A lot are pretty new, but they're quickly gaining experience through performing various tasks around the base and going on missions. I've used some secret powers from Lord Isotope to provide some instant experience to one of the atoms. Let's level them up now. Select Balmy Leaf. Every time you level an atom, you get to allocate 2 skill points. Choose the skills you want to increase and finish the leveling process. So add 2 skill points. She's good with people. Or wait, no, those are just skill groups. Okay. Her quality is average, but she's an all-star. She's a +1 bonus to all skills. Does she have any other information? No, not really. So let's do. What do we need the most of right now? Influence, right? Propaganda, probably. They have a daily cost. Ascending work, keep an eye out for any atom with the level up indicator above them. Think about what role the atom is best suited to and upgrade their skills accordingly. Followers are our main source of income, but we first need to convince them to join us. This is the lobby. Interested people will go there to talk to the receptionist. A decent receptionist is very important, so try and make it someone who can string a sentence together. If the receptionist does a good job, the person will join us as a follower and start to visit our therapy rooms regularly. You know what people really love? Paving tiles. You're such a dummy. People follow paved paths if there's a route available that's not ridiculously long. Otherwise, they walk on the grass. Then they might step on a bee. Nobody wants that. Let's build a path for people to get to the lobby. So objects, filtered by object type, outdoor floor. Ooh. Okay, so I gotta do the entire thing. I met someone in a bar yesterday and they said they'd drop by to check us out. They should be here any moment. Wow, they look totally different than how I remember. I wonder if they're still interested. Let's see. Can you hurry it up, please? Thank you. Should probably swap this guy out for, how do we go to atoms? Bomby should be Go to jobs. Bommy should be in the lobby. Oh, I can't do that. Okay. Well, doesn't matter. I guess we're in the tutorial. That's our first follower. Pretty sure that bar made the difference. Let's take a closer look at our new follower. Select him. About tab will get some basic information on the follower. We attract some strange types. Walking to PU basic. You win again, gravity. Ball blower is their current job. Yeah, I bet they are. Waxwork come to life, held together by tape, runs on high grade motor oil. Sounds like my life. Jeez. Open the level tab. Traits and quirks can be viewed in the stats tab only once the follower has completed the Pool of Revelations module. You can view overview information of the followers here. A review of followers' stats can be viewed here. This can be useful to determine which of the followers we want to keep and which aren't worthy. Followers are the cash cows that we need to milk. They'll happily pay. Meditation studio is a therapy room. Followers will leave if there's no therapy rooms available. I'm feeling a bit guilty about splashing so much money on those luxury toilet buckets. Let the items earn $25 from our followers to show their gratitude. You can speed up and pause time using the controls in the bottom right corner. This is a good time to try them out. Make 25 bucks. 25 ducats. $25. We're very slightly making some money. Man, you gotta wait a while. Excellent. Very clearly love Lord Isotope very much. My friend from the bar looks pretty desperate. I reckon they join our ranks if we ask them. Once followers have been with us for a while, the recruit button will appear in their level tab. Attempt to recruit them now. Recruit. Oh, you gotta keep talking. Nice. Recruited. Welcome to the party, pal. For the Temple of Adam to be successful, we need to manage resources. Money is used to purchase items and building rooms. We need to keep our pockets lined if we want to live a comfortable life. Money is primarily earned through therapy rooms as a way for followers to thank us for life-changing experiences they will no doubt have. Makes sense. Most cults do that, right? Each animal costs us faith each day, so it is important to always have enough. We don't want them to leave. Faith is earned through our daily sermons. Want to research that cool-looking new technology? Influence is what you need. Influence is used to research new rooms and upgrades. It's wonderful what you can get Adam to look into with a little bit of influence. Influence is primarily earned via followers using therapy rooms the same way money is. Maintaining our reputation is important. This is where PR comes in. By increasing our PR, we can attract better quality followers to potentially recruit later. PR is gained through missions, but can also be lost when atoms or followers leave. Don't worry, officer, nothing you see here. Heat is an indication of how much negative attention we get. If it gets too high, we'll get police. Heat can be reduced via missions and will also gradually change over time based on how many followers we have attracted. If you ever need any help or need a detailed breakdown of resource income, a full stats page is available via any of the resource buttons. Nice, so you can actually see what you've been doing. That's cool. Now create the research office. We gotta build a door. Alright, this thing is killing me. This UI, the menu. We need rooms. We're gonna put this right next to him. Wait, he can't probably get in and out, so build a door. So go here, make it look like it's something before they get taken. Now create the research office, place a decor item. Why is it telling us to go to research? Okay, I guess we're starting research, but objects, decor, a lava lamp. Wait, no. Coffee table. Lava lamp. Nope, won't let us. Okay. Extend this bar will increase when atoms are working, so yeah. Once the research is complete, you'll need to assign, wait for maintenance research to be completed. So this is definitely one of those games where you're gonna be skipping time, pausing time. It almost makes you think of The Sims. or something similar, where you're going to be adjusting, changing building, all while trying to maintain your resource gain, whether it be your expenses, your overhead, stuff like that. I'm interested to see what the leader's going to demand. So we got the research done. Struggling to find what you're working, looking for. That's cool. It gives you little tips. Lord Isotope talks to me about a lot of different things. Be it summoning giant octopus creatures, building robot armies, striving for world peace. Once you build a leader sanctum, we'll be able to choose which direction to go in. Whatever we do, we'll need money, so make sure you'll get a regular flow of followers. Good luck, Adam. Leader demands. Your leader will sometimes make a leader demand. It's best to pay attention. You can get a reward or penalty. Quests have a specific goal to complete and can either offer rewards for completion or impose penalty statuses. Most statuses are permanent and can either be positive or negative. Some temporary statuses are linked to quests and can be removed once a quest has been completed. These are marked with a chain symbol. All leader demands can be viewed in the leader demands tab in the compound menu. A great choice needs to be made about the Destiny Temple. Adam, people need a goal to aspire to. Research and build leader's sanctum. Adam's gaining experience by gaining, yeah, we know that. Research and build the sanctum. Where is it? There's PR missions, kitchen, bathroom. Where? How do we do? I don't get it. There's compound, research and build, leader's sanctum. So research and build. I mean, I'm not seeing anything that says anything about leader's sanctum, unless that's like towards the end. A lot of upgrades though, which makes sense, it would have to. Leader's sanctum, leader's sanctum, leader's sanctum. Oh, right there. Oh, that's far. Okay, so this is basically the start of the game. Okay. That's interesting. Well, interesting way to do it. Increase faith gained by sermon or prepare kitchen would be nice, but I guess we'll start with this one. Not that we're gonna have much time. The tutorial took quite a bit, but it makes sense with a game like this. You're gonna need, I'm guessing she can level? Yeah, she can. Alright, we might as well set up their scheduling real quick. I'm doing this and it's funny because it's like we're pretty much out of time. Bomby, lobby. High priority. Who do you like? Lobby, infirmary, or hospitality room? I guess you can have low priority. You don't really care. Make you go in the reactor room. And you don't care either. I guess we'll have them go back and forth between the two. Go ahead and level them up. What was... So, logical, espionage, intelligence, and planning. People... Wonder what the research would be considered. Job is researcher, skills is espionage and intelligence. So we want... logical. He's already got 3 in espionage, so that works out. And then maintenance requires planning and improvisation. Um, there we go. Cleaning cart. Oh, yeah, the maintenance room. Which I guess we could build that real quick if we have a spot for it. Which I'm not seeing one. I guess we can slap one down real quick. So we already got the other one, so we can make this all one maintenance room. Need a cleaning trolley, tool trolley, and a workbench. So okay, so the sermon's like an end of day thing. Okay. So we need to increase the mood of Debbie Choi. I guess we'll take a look at them real quick and see. Mood going down. Oh, they don't have a bed. Let's get a build. Concrete foundation. They get a door straight into the bathroom. Let me assign them a bed. I wonder how we assign them a bed. I think we gotta select them. Okay, so we got them a bed assigned. They were saying something about doing something, rebranding. Your choice of cult uniform might have felt like the best fashion decision at the time, but we know tastes change. Build cult overview menu, bottom left and select customize button. Okay, so you can change your stuff at any time. That's interesting. That's cool. Very cool. Well, that's the start of it. I hope you guys like that. Myself personally, I would probably play this game given the chance I had the time. It seems like one of those games where you kind of need the time to play. It's a sit down and like take your attention on it. Otherwise, if you get distracted, you might end up behind on something, or especially on a harder difficulty. But I would definitely check it out for yourselves. I think it's worth a try at least. Until next time, though, deuces.